At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition, proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
I'm Karen Hillis, and I think you'll love what's behind this door.
Attractive brick ranch with 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, partially finished basement, 2 outbuildings, sitting on an acre of land.
Let's walk through it together. Give me a call today.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Hi, I'm Caleb with Young Real Estate. In a world full of DIY and YouTube tutorials, there are still times when hiring a professional makes sense. Not because we're smarter, but because we're better looking. Call me today.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances, because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition, proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
I'm Karen Hillis, and I think you'll love what's behind this door.
Attractive brick ranch with 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, partially finished basement, 2 outbuildings, sitting on an acre of land.
Let's walk through it together. Give me a call today.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Hi, I'm Caleb with Young Real Estate. In a world full of DIY and YouTube tutorials, there are still times when hiring a professional makes sense. Not because we're smarter, but because we're better looking. Call me today.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
To high school girls volleyball on Aycorp Sports. We're coming to you from Portageville, Missouri, alongside Jim Bidwell Court, where the Bulldogs are set to take on the Bernie Mules. Alongside my broadcast partner for tonight, Coach Haley Silman, I'm Philip Britt. Coach, welcome to Bulldog Country.
Thanks, Philip. This should be a good matchup between two quality small school teams. You know, we have the Portageville Bulldogs in their season opener against North Penn a couple weeks ago. They were very impressive in that straight set victory. They've gone 5-1 since then, losing only to St. Vincent, the team that defeated them in the state tournament last season.
Yep.
The Bernie Mules, who we saw against Sykeston on the Bulldog Nation Network, are now 4-1 on the season, with their only blemish a 4-set loss to the Advance Hornets.
So the two teams that these two very quality teams have lost to are two of the best teams in Southeast Missouri.
Right.
You know, St.
Yeah.
Vincent and Advance are quality, really quality teams. We've had Advance. We haven't had St. Vincent. We're going to have the Advance St. Vincent game in a few weeks, so that we'll see how good those two teams really are.
Right. And you know, Bernie took Advance to 4 sets.
Absolutely,
so
absolutely.
That's saying something.
And each of these teams is coming off of a win last night. They both won 3-0 last night. Bernie played Campbell, I think.
Yes, it was Campbell.
And Portageville beat Hayti last night, both 3-0. So they're both coming off several wins in a row, and you know, this is going to be a tight matchup. What do you expect to see, Coach?
You know, obviously Portageville is going to have the offense and the blocking at the net, you know.
Right.
But Bernie's scrappy. You know, they've got good defense. They've got a really good setter. So I think it'll be a good one.
Bernie's has always been known for the defense. They cover the floor really well. It's hard to get a ball to the floor against them.
It is.
But we saw this Portageville team, again, down at Wardell the other night against a really young North Pemiscot team. But, boy, they sure looked impressive that night.
They did. They did.
They've got a lot of seniors that are back from a team that made a run to state last year, won their district tournament. So it's going to be fun to watch these two teams match up. I think you're right. We've had both these teams. I've gotten to see both of them, and I think I might give the edge to Portageville because we're at home and because they're a much taller team, and I think in this instance that's going to be a challenge for.
Yeah, I think you're right. I agree with that. You know, Bernie, they're not real tall, and Portageville, they just have that. I mean, they've got a good hitting line every rotation.
So we're excited to, the two girls we're going to expect to see a lot out of are Blair Pleimling from Bernie and Glow Farmer from the Portageville Bulldogs. Others too, but those two are kind of the focus of the offense for both these two teams.
Right.
So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the starting lineups right after this break.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances, because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Welcome back to the Portageville High School Gymnasium. For our starting lineups, Bernie starts their libero number 7, Tatum Anthony. Number 13, Blair Pleimling. We mentioned her in the intro. Number 19, Jalen Williams. Number 21, Mackenzie Meesey. Number 23, Lexi Dillinger. Number 29, Allison Vessel. And for the Portageville Bulldogs, number 9, Juliana Priggle. Number 11, Glow Farmer. Number 15, Maggie Priggle. Number 20, Mia Shear. Number 21, the libero, Aubrey Trover. Number 22, Taryn Irby. And number 24, Deasia Arterbridge. He went in numerical order and threw the libero in there and confused them, didn't it?
A lot of times they'll do libero last. So I think
exactly. So everybody was confused a little bit tonight. So because he just went in numerical order, which will always make sense in basketball, but doesn't necessarily make sense in volleyball. So. All right, so everybody's fired up. Both teams fired up, ready to go. The JV match went 2-0 to the home team, Portageville Bulldogs. So we'll see what the varsity match, how the varsity match shakes out. Looks like Portageville is going to have the first serve tonight. Referee Angie Roberts checking the lineup, making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be before the libero comes in. Tatum Anthony coming in for Allison Vessel in the back row to start off the match for Bernie. And likewise, Aubrey Trover in for Deasia Arterbridge for the Bulldogs. Mia Shear back to serve to start the match off for the Bulldogs, and we are underway. Nice first serve picked up by Anthony. And a big single solo block there by Taryn Irby in the front row.
Yeah, I just said their blocking defense is going to be key.
Yep. You expect that double block, but that time it was just a solo block, and she was right on it. And
out of rotation.
Out of rotation. She left a little early trying to get to her setter position. That's Sophia Vessel. And referee's right on that, watching that movement. They want to get to their spot quickly, but
they do.
Unfortunately, they leave a little bit early. This Vessel climbing with a swing for the other side, but this time it was Maggie Priggle from the outside cross court.
Yeah, they pushed the set for Planling out a little, and I think that helped her get around that block.
Yep. Yeah, that block had to move quite a ways.
They're going to have to really mix up offense, I feel like.
Nice serve that time. Not able to be handled by the Mules. So Mia Shear on a little bit of a run here to start off set number one.
Yeah, she's got a good float serve. It's hard to judge where it's going to go.
And a nice hit that time.
That was.
So we're sitting behind the Portageville team, so we're able to actually see the movement of the ball on the serves tonight, which I enjoy that. I like to be able to see that because it gives you a totally different perspective of serve receive.
It does.
There's Dillinger with the serve there. And nice hit that time by Juju Priggle. She found the spot in that back corner.
That deep corner is so hard to defend.
It's going to be hard for us to see that back line on that other end of the court.
I can hardly see it
honestly,
all.
right now, that line does not exist in my eyes. So
I can see it on the in the free throw lane, but that's about
I know.
it.
And off the block and down. Taryn Irby coming through again for the Bulldogs. 6-1 now here in set number one. Juju Priggle back to serve again for the Bulldogs.
Good short serve.
Very, very short. Couldn't be handled. I mean, they got to it, but not a pass the setter could handle. So
Coach is calling her serve, and she's doing a great job of finding the hole.
Yep. Priggle with the serve. Pass that time a little close to the net, but right where Plymling wanted it. Hit that ball cross court. Yep.
Dillinger's got beautiful hands.
She saved that out of the net, too.
Yeah.
It was really tight. At least it looked like it from here. I should look at our camera angle because that would have been better than what I could see on that play.
Yeah, that was a good off-middle swing.
Nice serve.
I don't know what Bernie calls that hit, but we would call it like a 3. You know, it's just over a little bit. It's very effective.
That's Callie Mason back to serve. She's in to serve and got a beautiful ace the first serve. Nice swing and in the net. But it was a good hit anyway.
It was. It was. I originally thought Portageville was in the net because the swing, her arm looked close, but.
So Taryn Irby back to serve.
Good pass.
A little bump set. Macy hits it off the block. And then there's Maggie Priggle again from the outside.
That was beautiful.
She's just a solid hitter. I've liked watching her for the last couple of years, and she's solid.
She split that block perfect.
Yep. She knew the cross court was open for her. Irby with another nice. It's a back set to Plymling.
It's a pretty back set, too.
It was. Her timing was a little bit off, but I think it helped her because the block was back down by the time she hit it. So.
Yeah, I think the blockers thought she was going to go quick again, and they went up.
I'm not sure she didn't think she was, too, but
Probably.
it worked for her, so it's all right.
Hey, a point's a point.
Exactly. It's a kill in the books.
That's right.
Got a free. Oh, nice hands for Farmer. Outside to Priggle again. That time she got a little under the ball.
Yeah, she didn't get that good extension with her elbow that time. Bernie's done well with serve receive, though. I mean, they can pass.
So Plymling back to serve for the Bernie Mules. It's passed by Priggle, set all the way across to Farmer. She just sets it back over. I think maybe she thought there was a spot there, but so Priggle sets it back over. Free ball. Let's see if Bernie can handle that. Out of system on their side
kind
too.
Of a miss-hit. But again, they found the hole early.
Oh, nice set that time over by Priggle. She did find the hole.
And then Portageville found it too.
Exactly. She found it and nobody was there, so nobody covered it. So Maggie Priggle comes out. Lexi Priggle comes in to serve for the Bulldogs. Set. Macy finds the back corner.
Again, those deep corners are pretty much going to be a point every time.
Right. If you can get through the block and to that back corner.
Right.
That's right. I mean, really.
Yeah.
Because they're covering the block. And if the block doesn't slow that ball down, it's going to be down.
Yep, because that's, you want to get a kill block, but you want to slow it down.
Right. That ball didn't clear the net, so 4 hits on the Portageville Bulldog side. 10-7 with Sophia Vessel serving for the Mules.
Looking a little bit of a comeback here.
Good save there by Arterbridge, but into the net. So back to serve again is Vessel.
Oh,
nobody there.
Communication there.
Big block that time. Although, if she hadn't touched it, it might not have come over the net.
Yeah.
So. There's Glow Farmer making her presence known.
She was, they had a single block on her, and you can't do that.
No, you cannot.
She's going to go up and around. Yeah.
She can get up there and decide where she wants to send the ball.
Exactly.
So Trover back in as the libero serving. Big block that time by Farmer and Priggle.
Yeah, Bernie's gonna have to go up and over or
right now it's tough. Right now it's tough for them. That's but it is all the way around though. I mean, there's always somebody in the front row that's a solid blocker.
That is true.
Another good block that time. And that time came down on the Portageville side. They weren't quite on the net.
They didn't have it closed.
Yep.
Tight enough and ricocheted off.
Pinballed around a little, but down. So Macy serving for the Moylan with the mistimed hit, but got it back over. Free ball back over and long. Up here, Josh I making the catch up here in our booth. There we are. You can see us on the camera right now, so there we are. We're in a dangerous place, really. So
it's a little scary.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Glow Farmer with the ace. So she's not contributing just on the front row.
Right. She's just such a good all-around presence.
She is.
Good hard serve, too.
It was. Overpass right back over because nothing else she could do with it.
Right.
Moylan with the hit on the front row that time.
There's
nice cross court.
Bernie's setters, both of them have beautiful hands. They can get the ball where they need it to.
It was Jalen Williams with that hit.
That was pretty.
Anthony back to serve. Nice movement on that ball in midair.
Yep.
Oh, Moylan hits it up, but in and picked up by Vessel.
There we go.
Off the block and down.
Good swing there by Dillinger on the right side. And they may have to use the right side a little more.
True.
They got a little bit smaller blocker over here. I mean, she can still jump well, but.
Right. They've got to recognize that. I don't know if that ball cleared the net. Must have.
Yeah, I think she got a
Finally
hand on
got
it.
a hand on it.
There you go, back row.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Again, that's kind of what I talked about. Bernie's going to have to switch it up. You
Yep.
know, they're going to have to work around that big net presence.
Right.
And they're doing a good job. They're figuring things out.
Set, but a little long that time. That was Moylan again, swinging long that time.
Portageville just kind of making some unforced errors here
Right.
to Bernie's advantage.
Anthony continues to serve on a little bit of a run here.
Yep.
In the middle to Priggle. She saw that was not expecting that. Dillinger wasn't expecting. We're not where she hit it, at least.
She was still transitioning a little bit
Yep.
when that ball was coming at her.
So there's Maggie Priggle back in on the front row. Mia Shear back in to serve.
I think we talked about that last time Portageville played. They don't tip a lot.
Right.
So when they do, it's surprising.
It's very effective, exactly. And off of Portageville and out of bounds. So no run that time for Mia Shear.
Yeah, they
she
shut
started
that
off.
down.
She started off with 5 in a row. So no run this time.
You see that good float.
Yeah,
on
a lot
that
of
serve.
movement on that ball.
And a hard float serve. Like
Yep.
it wasn't just lobbed over either.
No, right. Farmer got her hands on it, but just deflected it off, and then no one could handle it. The pass was not where it needed to be. So Priggle with the pass, and
That's
that
not
ball
over.
didn't clear the net. No, 4 hits. So the referees we had at Saxony Lutheran a couple of nights ago were wearing headsets and talking to each other, communicating with each other.
Really?
He told us that Misha had been encouraging that so that they could communicate during the match.
Interesting.
And if there's questions on calls, they
Right.
don't have to walk over it and confer, and it keeps the game moving a little bit. So, and it seemed to work. I mean, there were a couple of calls that they maybe questioned, and they were able to communicate and come to the result. So,
Interesting.
but I think it was the first match that they had done with it. They
them.
he said they did a jamboree, but it was the first regular season match they'd done. But it didn't slow anything down. It seemed to work effectively for them,
Yeah,
at least.
when I was on the volleyball committee, we talked about that, you know, and some were for it, some were against it, you know,
Yep.
like everything. But I think it'll kind of help maybe speed the game up a little.
Yeah, I mean, there are, in every match, there's at least one time when they have to go confer
yeah.
on something.
Yeah.
So, strong hit off, Plymling's block, and then hit Dillinger, and not much she could do about that. Just ricocheted in a way she didn't expect it to go.
Yeah, Plymling knew she was off just a little bit on that block.
Yep. So Irby with the serve, tied 17-17. And long and hit our table, but didn't hit any of our computer equipment or anything else. Good for us. It was hit pretty hard too.
It was. I'm thankful it hit the table
Me
and not
too.
didn't
Not
clear
us.
it.
Plymling with the tip. Good coverage that time by
Mhm.
Arterbridge.
Good,
Priggle with a hit, but
good
Anthony
corner
with
coverage
the,
there
yep.
by Anthony.
Oh my! That everybody was willing that ball one
They
way or the
were.
other. I don't know, and it just stayed there. That's pretty amazing. It stayed
Yeah.
right on the net, but fell back onto the Bernie side. So 19-17 now with Irby serving.
Going again, that
She
back
loves
corner.
that back
Yeah,
corner.
I mean,
And Macy, and she loves
good
that back
double
corner.
block there.
Good block, but Priggle onto the floor to
Yeah,
grab
they're
to get
covering
that
their
ball.
hitters very well. You know, their setter's right up there behind that blocker.
And in the net. Portageville in the net. So 19-18. Plymling now in the back row to serve.
Yeah, Bernie's starting to figure it out, you know. They're coming back good.
Pass. There's Priggle finding just missed the spot she was looking for.
It was the right idea
It
there
was.
because it was open over there.
Wide open. She just put a little bit too much behind it. Plymling now tied up 19 all.
See if they can take the lead.
And nice serve. Picked up nicely, though. Good pass. Good hit. There's Bernie
reflection.
playing defense.
Yep.
And Macy that time tried to cut it too close, too sharp, and ends up hitting it into the top of the net.
As a hitter, you see those blockers up there, and you get a little intimidated sometimes.
Sure, absolutely.
And you change your mind in midair, and
yep. And then it doesn't go where you want it to
go.
go.
It doesn't always work out.
Right. And out, looking for that back corner. It was open, but she hit it too far out. So 21-19 now, with Lexi Priggle serving for the Portageville Bulldogs. Macy with the receive.
Oh.
And front row, back row attack.
Yeah. I didn't know if she was on. I thought she was on back row.
Got to remember where you're at.
And before they've run a 5-1, so she's used to being able to do that on
exactly.
front row.
That's right. Good serve that time. And timeout by the Bernie Mules. First time out of the set, so we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back to the Portageville Bulldog Gymnasium, Jim Bidwell Court. Jim Bidwell, a great high school basketball coach back in the day when I was in school, and an even better man. I've always liked Jim Bidwell. He's a true gentleman and very well deserved to have his name on this court.
That was before my time.
It was, absolutely. So,
but I've heard stories.
23-19 with Lexi Priggle serving for the Bulldogs. Let's see if that timeout slowed her momentum down a little bit. Arterbridge with the tip.
Ooh, a pretty back set there.
Well, Arterbridge slipped there, but she was able to save it. Oh, nice. Nice save there, because that ball could easily have gone behind the antenna. Oh, good try by the Bulldogs, diving on the floor, not able to corral that last ball. 23-20. Sophia Vessel back to serve for the Bernie Mules. Whoa, wow, what a lot of movement on that particular serve. If we had a camera back here and you all could see that, you'd be impressed with the movement on that ball.
And almost every one of Bernie's servers have that hard float serve.
All right, so Coach Kellum is going to take a timeout. We'll stay here this time. So, Coach, you know what's coming up on Aycorp Sports? A lot. Next week's a crazy week for us, but Friday night before that, we're going to be in Malden, Aycorp Sports hometown. So we're going to be in Malden for the Green Wave hosting the Charleston Blue Jays in a Class 1 District 1 contest. Next week, we're going to bring you 3 volleyball matches and a football game. It's a crazy week. Monday night, we're in Bell City. Bell City goes to Advance for a rivalry match. Tuesday, Clarkton Reindeer welcome the Malden Green Wave right down the road. And finally, on Thursday, we'll be in Cape Girardeau for a large school matchup between the Jackson Indians and the Notre Dame Bulldogs. That'll be a fun one. Our football game next week comes to you on Friday night from Dexter High School, where the Bearcats welcome the East Prairie Eagles to Charles Bland Stadium. So what a crazy week next week's going to be.
I'm looking forward to that Notre Dame Jackson game.
It's always fun when those two teams match up, for sure. There's Misi.
Good little cross
court.
Yeah.
Good
Get around
pass.
the block for sure.
Farmer finds that line.
Yep.
That line I can see. The end line I can't see, but that line I can still see. But a very nice placement of that ball for her. So it's a set point here in set number 1 with Aubrey Trover in to serve, to try to serve the set out. Nice receive. That ball was tough, but there's Glow Farmer again making her presence known to end the set.
Yes.
So 25-21 for the Portageville Bulldogs taking set number 1. So we're going to take a quick break, then we'll recap set number 1 and see what we can expect in set number 2.
Hi, I'm Caleb with Young Real Estate. In a world full of DIY and YouTube tutorials, there are still times when hiring a professional makes sense. Not because we're smarter, but because we're better looking. Call me today.
I'm Karen Hillis, and I think you'll love what's behind this door.
Attractive brick ranch with 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, partially finished basement, 2 outbuildings, sitting on an acre of land.
Let's walk through it together. Give me a call today.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Welcome back to Portageville High School, where the Portageville Bulldogs take for set number 1 from the Bernie Mules. That was a back and forth set, though. I mean, it wasn't like they dominated that set or that Bernie just laid down. It was a solid competition back and forth all the way through.
Yeah, they got off to a quick 5-0 run, I think, and then Bernie answered back. They didn't let down, and it was good.
Yep, that's what we like to see.
Out. Yeah,
exactly. That's what we like to see.
So let's see if Bernie can do the same.
Right. So Bernie's got the serve to start off. Lexi Dillinger back to serve for the Mules to start off set number 2. And
not the way you
does not start it off the way Portageville did in set number 1. So Juju Priggle with the serve for Portageville. Set across. Free ball back over.
Yeah, miscommunication there on that swing.
Farmer from the back row, but good job.
They're going to
call a lift on that one, but good job by Vessel to save that ball.
Yeah, Planling just held on to it a little too long there.
Ball comes to rest in your hand. They're almost always, it's almost it's hard to do it with one hand up there like that in the directional. Farmer, nice save.
Yeah. Oh dang.
My, just too much. Mia Shearer was running across after that ball, and just her momentum caused that ball to go out. So 2-1 Portageville with Callie Mason back to serve and served her long.
2 missed serves in a row.
Yep. That frustrates a coach.
That would get my blood boiling as a coach.
That frustrates a coach. Irby back to serve for the Bulldogs. Arterbridge on that block, but just tipped it and then could not recover, and no one was able to cover that block. Looked like they were there. They just didn't get to it.
Well, and I think, too, they thought she was going to swing.
Yes.
So they weren't prepared, really, for that little tip.
Farmer down the line, but out.
Yeah, just didn't quite get that arm extension.
She hit it right where she aimed. Unfortunately, she aimed out to the left a little bit. Planling back to serve for the Mules at 3-3, tied 3-3. Well, that was a long set across from Priggle to Priggle. But
it was a pretty set, too.
It was. Maggie just went cross court too far. So Planling back to serve again. That time the setter's on the ball and Priggle goes long and out again.
That's 3 hitting errors in a row there for Portageville.
Yep. And they aren't on blocks. I mean, it's not like
Right,
they're forcing
yeah,
those
it's-
errors. They're just hitting errors.
Yeah, they're just not reaching and snapping that wrist down like they need to.
Farmer with the tip. That set was away from her. And so set to the back row for Irby. And she will be free ball back over. Irby with the pass.
Oh, it's really tight.
Set to the middle. Yeah, it was tight for both of them.
It was. Good defense on the other side, though, by
Yes.
Bernie.
There's,
Oh, and
there's Priggle on the backside that time, and she was able to put that one down.
Yeah, they split their defense, and so I think each player thought the other was going to get it.
Yep.
Because, you know, they've been hitting those deep corners, so
Yes.
it's the right idea to split that defense.
But then she went right to the middle of the court. So Lexi Priggle back to serve for the Bulldogs.
Good placement of the bump set, and there we go.
Nice angle that time, right in that spot where nobody was ready to cover.
Yep.
Where they were pulled up a little bit to cover.
Yeah. And that's one
So-
thing. Bernie hasn't tipped deep.
No.
You know, they've swung deep
Right.
and tipped short.
Quick set to the middle to Farmer that time. She was on that one. And again, not a strong block up that time, and she was able to kind of go where she wanted to go with it.
Yeah, on those, you almost have to be able to press over the net
Right.
on her to get it to go down.
And that's on the line. Nope, just a little bit out. So tied it up, 6-6. Trover back to serve again. And Priggle with the hit. Oh, cross court to a spot, and it's obvious that Mason thought that ball was definitely going to be out, and it was not, and she's upset with herself for that.
Yeah, she was pulled in a little far. I think she was pulled in farther than what she thought she was, too.
Right. Oh, tip the top of the net. Trover finding the top of the net in the court on that serve. 8-6. She's on a little bit of a run here. Anthony with the receive. There's Macy. Oh, Farmer with the big block that time.
Yep. Again, you can't hit right into her.
Right.
It's going to come right back at you.
And she moves those hands well, too.
Yeah, she does.
She watches that ball. And, man, Trover with a second ball tipping the tape and down. She's lucky twice. She's like, I didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it. So let's see if she overcompensates.
Oh, yep,
yes,
and
she
she
did.
did.
That happens a lot.
It does.
Like, I don't really want to try that again,
Right.
so I'm going to hit it long, and it's too long. We appreciate her father, Tyler Trover, who's the athletic director here and baseball coach here at Portageville. Glow Farmer with a strong swing.
The way she cut that cross, like her body, was facing right. Oh, that was pretty.
Yeah, nobody knew where that ball was going.
That was good.
And now she's back to serve. Maybe the right side's her side.
Because
Because she likes to hit that way.
She's got such a good cross swing.
She does. And was there no tip? So out of bounds. 12-7. Farmer back to serve. Continue to serve for the Bulldogs. And that's in. That was just a bad communication that time. So we're going to stay here. Coach, I don't know if you have gotten a chance after we've been talking to listen to the SEMO Sports Zone with Drew and Dave. Those guys, they have a great time bringing you high school sports each week on the podcast. It's called SEMO Sports Zone with Drew and Dave. It's Andrew Moore and David Jenkins. Last week they evaluated. I listened to them Monday morning early. They evaluated last week's games and look forward to next week. So it's a lot of fun. You can find them on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and if you want to see them as well as hear them, check them out on the SEMO Sports Zone YouTube channel. Last year they got they kind of got into a little bit of a back and forth with a couple of local teams fans, and so it was kind of fun. It was really kind of interesting to watch, and they had a good time with it on both sides. It was just a lot of fun, especially during basketball. There was a lot of that going back and forth. So
I love when fans get into stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely.
And,
and what it meant to us was they were listening. So that's a good thing. So Priggle with the cross court, picked up by Misi. Jalen Williams with the swing across and down.
Yep. Nice little cross shot there.
Yep.
Off speed.
We've called her name a couple of times on nice plays like that, balls that she's hit.
And
nice serve. Tatum Anthony with the ace. See if she can go on a little run and bring the Bernie Mules back from 4 points down. Nice defense. Just keeping the ball alive.
I think that surprised everyone.
Yep, just keeping it alive is all you're doing at that point. A little set to the middle. Irby picked up nicely by Vessel. Let's see which direction they go this time. There's Moylan. It's off the net, but
I didn't think there was a touch on that.
Neither of the referees saw it, so it's a tough thing to see when there's a block right on top of that. And
especially when you have the double and
it's hard
you
to see.
don't know if one of them actually touched it or not.
Right. So 14-9. Mia Shear serving for the Bulldogs.
There's a good swing by Dillinger.
Yes, nice pickup in the back row by Farmer.
And a good block.
With a big block on Priggle. So Dillinger's back to serve now for the Mules. Good receive, good pass. Irby was a little slide, but a little off the net.
Yeah, Pleimling was ready for that one.
Yep. So Misi with the, she may not, she can hit that ball from anywhere. She doesn't have to be on the net. I mean, she hits the ball hard no matter where she's at.
Right.
So a free ball coming back from her is not going to be free. She's always going to put some pace on it.
And I like that they do mix it up. I've said that before. It's good for, especially for small teams.
Yep.
You don't want to be predictable.
No. So Priggle again, just kind of keeping the ball in the air, getting it back over the net. Good hit by Irby that time. Free ball back over. Just a little tip that time by Shear just to save that ball. Wasn't anything much she could do with it. Set it with one hand.
Yeah, and she even jumped and pulled it off the net too.
Yep.
That was a good play.
And Irby was there to finish it. 16-10, Priggle serving for the, Juliana Priggle serving for the Bulldogs. Pleimling with a solid hit, but there's Deasia Arterbridge with there was a double block, but she got all her hands on it.
I think Portageville's kind of onto their offset, that little quick three, because they had that big double block on her.
And they're also feeling it right now. They're feeling the momentum.
They are.
And they're just really, and when that momentum swing happens, balls like that go in your favor.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. And we're at 18-10 now.
Yeah, they've kind of ran away with this.
Putting a little bit of distance between them right now. So Priggle back to serve. That's where she's serving in the middle of the court. That's a tough location right now because there are 4 girls between her and the receive. So that's tough. All right, timeout by Bernie. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Aycorp Sports.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Welcome back to Portageville High School. Portageville Bulldogs lead 19-10 here in set number 2. Portageville is in Class 2 District 1. They, of all the teams in that, that's Crothersville, East Prairie, Malden, Portageville, Zenith, Hornersville, and Twin Rivers. Malden I'm not sure of. They haven't lost yet, but I'm not sure who they've played. I know they went 5 with New Madrid maybe last night.
Good save there.
And they're good. But they're pretty solid, so that could be a competition for them.
Yeah.
Bernie, on the other hand, is in a tough district, Class 1, District 2, with Bloomfield, Campbell, Clarkton, Gideon, Richland, and Risco. So that's a pretty solid district.
Yeah, that'll be a good district tournament.
It will. It's Irby on the back set from Shear. Vessel with the swing to the middle. Go to the middle to Irby. And down this time.
Again, hitting that cross, they're going right around that block.
Yeah. Portageville's passing much better this set, it seems to be. Their pass to their setter is on, right where she wants it. At least it has been in this level run.
Just way more effective for sure.
Nice swing that time by Macy, but picked up by Priggle. And I'm not sure if Priggle was going to get that in or not, but it was played off the hands and out of bounds. So good swing.
It would have been
right down that line. Yep. Too close to let it fall.
Right. Especially when you're down, you just got to go for everything at this point.
And Mason was already down on herself for letting that one fall in earlier. So 22-11 now. Irby continuing to serve for the Portageville Bulldogs. Nice little slide that time by Plymling, but they were ready for it. Oh, Farmer just quick off the floor.
Even a little high for her, but she can jump so well, and she's got such a long arm reach.
Yep.
She was able to connect.
Because that ball was a little behind her, and she just reached back and put it. I mean, I would have probably separated my shoulder if I tried to do that, but
but now she hit it cross court.
She hit it perfect, absolutely. So Shear, there's Farmer right. See, the right side's her side. I'm telling you.
Yep. She's been extremely effective over there.
She's great in the middle too, but my gosh.
And even in that right side, she's gone line and cross.
I know.
Both,
so exactly.
She's just such a hard defender. It's so hard to defend her.
Yeah.
They called a double
hit. Oh, because it came over the net.
Came over,
There's the new rule that we talked about last time, that if that ball had been hit by on their side for the third hit, it would not have been an infraction. But since it came over the net without another player touching it, it's a double contact. All right, so we're going to take a break. We'll be back here in about a minute to talk about set number 2 and look and see if Portageville can hold out and sweep them in 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds, in about a minute.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition, proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
I'm Karen Hillis, and I think you'll love what's behind this door.
Attractive brick ranch with 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, partially finished basement, 2 outbuildings, sitting on an acre of land.
Let's walk through it together. Give me a call today.
Whatever, then they come.
And we're back here at Portageville High School. Portageville Bulldogs looking impressive tonight, winning the first 2 sets. That one, not quite like the first one. The first one was back and forth all the way through, but that one was solidly Portageville. You know, after the first 8 or 10 points, they just kind of took over, and they looked very comfortable in the last half of set number 2.
Yeah, they looked like they were having a little bit more fun with it. You know, a little more laid back and running some plays.
So now we wonder if the momentum continues, if they're able to continue with that momentum that they Referee Roberts says, "Will you guys get lined up?
Yeah.
You're all standing in a huddle." She's, "I can't tell if you're in the right spot or not. Do you get lined up?" So, all right. So Portageville starts off with the serve. Let's let our line judge get into position over here. He's rushing. There we go. We got him there. So, good catch.
Yep.
Not much. I mean, it just happens sometimes, you know. So 1-0, Bertie draws first blood. Lexi Dillinger back to serve for them.
Good serve.
Overpass, not an overpass, but close enough that Shearer couldn't handle it off the net. So 2-0. Bernie starting off with a little bit of a lead here. See if Dillinger can continue that.
Oh, the libero swinging.
Yep. Nice fake, because I'm sure everybody thought that was going to Priggle. Oh, my. She at the last second, somebody said that's going to be out, and she listened and almost tripped over the line.
I thought she was going to touch it.
I did too. Well, she did too. So
that's why you listen to your teammates.
Exactly. And it's very possible she saw out of the corner of her eye, I'm dead even with that antenna, so I don't need to touch this ball. Oh, and Portageville 24 was in the net.
Bernie's got some lucky breaks here off the bat. Hopefully they can keep it going on their side.
So it's 3-1 now. They've got the lead. Callie Mason back to serve for the
good little short serve there.
Good coverage by Dillinger that time, being in that back corner. Off the block, nobody was able to get to that. Came down probably shorter than they thought it was going to. 4-1. Bernie coming out here in set number 3 with a little bit of determination. Back set to Priggle. Hit it long, but saved by Anthony.
Good pickup there. And another good cross court. Hard swing by Misi.
Good defense this particular
there she got
rally.
Her tip. She didn't jump that time, but she got her tip that she wanted.
Smart play that time.
She is a pretty smart player.
Yep. So it's 5-1.
Yeah.
Past that time, there's Irby on the right side. But
Tatum's
Anthony's playing
that back
really
row.
well.
Yeah.
Oh. Everybody's right together right there. I
didn't
call
know
the
if
defenders.
It was 4 hits or what was going on there.
All the defenders are right together. So Coach Kellums is going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Aycorp Sports.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
And we're back here in Portageville. Upcoming over on the Bulldog Nation Network, our sister station. The Bulldogs welcome your Cape Central Tigers to Sykes Public School Stadium on Friday night, and we'll have all the coverage on the Bulldog Nation Network.
That should be a good one.
Absolutely. You know, Cape looks pretty solid right now.
Yeah, they
so
do.
We'll see. Sykeson's up and coming, so we'll see what they can do. Be a fun matchup. Always a fun matchup when those two schools come together. So nice play on both sides,
Right.
just keeping the ball alive. Macy, they time down the line, but no touch. I thought there was going to be a touch there, but
Yeah,
I guess they just missed it. She just curled it out of bounds.
Twist on that thumb there.
Yep.
Right idea, though, because she probably would have got the kill if it had been in.
Yep. She's got good vision for sure. Oh, there's Maggie Priggle. We've been waiting for that for 2.5 sets. So strong hit that time.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are they? I don't know what they called.
I'm trying to decide too.
Oh, her hand hit the net when she was swinging.
Okay.
Okay.
Just didn't see it. So.
Yeah.
And then of course they're all out of sorts, out of rotation because they'd already rotated and had to go back, and so.
Yeah, that definitely deflates your bubble a little bit when you get a good kill like that.
Yep, absolutely. That's the best hit she's had all night.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Falling down a little bit that time. Still got a pretty decent hit on it. This Farmer, her hands are so good on the net. And out. So a couple extra points there for Bernie that Portageville didn't think they were going to be able to get. So Lexi Priggle in to serve for the Portageville Bulldogs. Oh, wow, nice short serve, ace.
That thing just dropped.
Sure did. Like there was a table there and just rolled off the other end of it. Because Mason was right on it, and it was just on the floor before she could react. Macy picked that one up.
Good set outside.
There's Moylan, but there's
Tatum,
Anthony again.
She was back there for that deep corner.
It was an odd-looking hit back over the net.
Oh,
nice one-hand little save there to just,
and
again, keeping
blind
it alive and just spun
and
it perfectly.
Good cover there on the block by Bernie to pick that up.
There's Anthony again. She's tough back there for sure.
She is. She is all over the floor.
Overbridge with the push back over.
Good little rally we got going here.
It is. Oh,
I jinxed it.
You did. You stopped it right there. Lila Moylan with the swing. But she'd had one that was nice earlier, and she just missed that one.
And those rallies, the longer they go on, it's like the more crazy everybody gets.
It's true, because everybody's then out of position at some point.
And everybody's trying, we just want to end the rally,
Yep. And out, and no touch, so. 9-6 now. A little tighter. Trover back to serve for Portageville. Give it back to him into the net.
Just not high enough on that ball toss.
Nope. You remember she had two that just tipped the net earlier. So maybe she thought she could do that again. But there's Moylan swinging and out down the line.
Just didn't get her body turned good enough on that swing.
Does make a difference, doesn't it? So Macy with the serve. Priggle with the swing, and this time Bernie was into the net.
I'm going to say the block got a touch on it too.
Yep. Fortunately, they got a touch on the net as well.
Right.
So Farmer back to serve for the Bulldogs. Tip the top of the net.
It was a good little short serve.
Moylan up with on the net with the challenge. Priggle off the block, tipped.
Good up
just
back
keeping
there
it,
by
keeping
Anthony.
it alive. Off Priggle, to Priggle again. That time, Macy couldn't quite get to the ball.
They're hitting that middle back hole.
Yep.
Bernie's splitting their defense. And
Well, they're covering those corners.
yeah.
And Portageville has recognized that,
Yeah.
whether it's on the floor they recognize it or coach has seen it. Somebody's seen it.
Right.
And if they pull it back together, then
There's
they're
a
going
good
to.
hard swing by
Sure
Dillinger.
was.
My gosh.
The ball hit the ceiling, but, you know, Portageville's used to this
Yeah.
gym, so they weren't worried about that. They just
No.
played it.
Oh, and a free ball in the net.
Lexi Priggle has played numerous balls, I'm sure, off of this ceiling,
Oh, I'm sure.
so not a problem for her. She was just waiting for it. Farmer back to serve again for. Yeah. She was not quite sure how to handle that ball.
Right. It was a beautiful spot serve. The coach called
Yeah.
that, and she was
Put it right where she said to put it.
right on, and she got the ace.
Yep. Yeah, that was a tough serve to handle for Tatum Anthony back there. She handled it, but it was tough. Moylan swinging out of the right side and down.
Yep. Bernie just needs to calm down and
Yep.
kind of regroup here.
So 11-11. So, Coach, this match is much tighter than what we saw in set number 2. This set's a lot tighter than what we saw in set number 2. I still see Portageville's made some mistakes, but I just see them as a little bit looser and more in command right now of what they're trying to do, even though they've
Right.
had some unforced errors.
Yeah, I think the deal is they're not concerned, you know, and so they're still
Right.
playing loose and
I mean, they're up 2-0, so
Yeah.
they know they don't want to
Right.
throw a set away, but they don't feel the pressure that Bernie
Right.
feels. I mean, if they don't win this one, they're done. So
Right.
they're trying to
and you
do
kind of
everything
see
they
that
can.
too, you know, on Bernie. They're playing a little tight and
Yep.
just making little silly mistakes because
mean-
they're so worried about losing that point.
You know, they had a pretty sizable lead, and you know, Portageville's come back and tied it up. They've done that a lot on, you know, they got that lead based upon a lot of Portageville mistakes early on.
Right.
Glow Farmer uses the top of the tape on the net to put that ball over.
Yeah, they've gotten 4 or 5 aces.
They have.
by that.
Just lucky. Tough serve receive right there. She gets it high to that back corner.
Yep. Again, coach is calling it, and
Yep.
she's hitting it every time.
Yep.
It's just such a hard serve.
It is. It
You
is.
know,
And
it's one of those serves where you just have to cushion.
but you know it's probably gonna be in. That's
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's not so
Yeah, it's-
high and deep that it's gonna be out. So and into the net again for
Yeah,
Bernie.
that ball was just too tight for the hitter to.
But it was gonna be. I mean, it was down anyway. But it
Mhm.
was too much. So 14-11 now. Portageville definitely on a run.
Oh.
You could tell her toss was off that
Yeah.
time. We could see that from here. As soon as she hit it, that ball was going into the net.
I think she was trying for a little bit shorter of a serve and just didn't give it enough.
So Tatum Anthony, who's been a star as libero
Yes,
tonight,
she has.
back to serve now.
And a good serve.
Yep. Pass was into the net and could not be salvaged. Lexi Priggle couldn't bring it out of the net.
Another good little short drop
Yep.
serve.
So Priggle with the save that time, and Plymling that time hit it into the net.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was 4. She just wasn't there quick enough on that set.
Right. So Maggie Priggle comes back in the front row, and Mia Shear comes back in to run the offense.
You know, Portageville's got an offense and a defense every rotation, you know.
They do.
They've got,
And they've got
defense.
two solid setters. I mean,
Yeah,
they're,
they
they're,
do,
They're
yeah.
both good. I mean, you don't seem to lose anything when one,
Right.
one goes out,
Yeah.
the other comes in.
Right.
And she crossed the line,
Mm-hmm.
crossed the Bulldogs' nose. It's hard to see where the line is there.
It is, especially when it goes on.
At Saxony the other night, they actually got blue tape and taped across the
Really?
Crusader in the middle. The referees did.
Mm.
or they asked them to do it.
Yeah.
And they had some blue masking tape and laid it right across, and it worked perfectly.
Yeah.
You could definitely see the line. And their line was blue anyway, so
Right.
it looked like just a continuation of the line. On our camera, you couldn't tell. But here you can see there's a lot of space in the middle there that there's a outline, a silhouette of the line,
right.
but it's hard to see. Especially when you're trying to see if a foot went over it or not.
Man, that was a
Irby, nice hit
good
that
swing
time.
out of the middle.
She's been solid for them
She
in that front
has.
row.
And again, she's not real tall, but she can jump well and she can swing hard.
Yep. Oh, good. Pass was a little bit long
Yeah.
and not much that Plumlee could do with it that time.
Yeah, just a little too tight for her on the net.
Yeah.
You know, Bernie is picking up, though. I mean, their
Yes.
defense is getting a hand on things.
They are. Unfortunately, they're not. They're just not able to put
Put it all together, yeah.
three good passes and hits together. Priggle serving again for the Bulldogs. Now 19-14.
Yeah, they've really went on a
Pushed
run.
it out here, yep. Nice swing that time by Priggle. Arterbridge ready for that by overpass.
He was.
Plumlee was able to get a hand on it, but
Yeah, she was just
not
too
enough
late.
of a hand.
She
Well, you're not
realized it was
expecting
going to
that,
be a
right.
swing. A little too late.
Yep. So 20. That's 2014 now.
Oh, and it's
Priggle left it a little short, hit the top of the net. They didn't get lucky that time.
right.
But you're right, Porterville's gotten lucky several times on that tape, hitting the tape and rolling over. So Mason back to serve for Bernie. Set to the outside to Arterbridge, but she was just off on that.
Yeah, just a little
Timing
off on
was
that
off.
set.
Yeah.
The set was like more towards the 10-foot line. And
Yep. Was not where she expected it to be for sure. I like that she continued to try to swing.
Yeah.
Instead of just,
Yeah.
giving up on it, but set to Plumlee, tipped it over.
the good up
Good
there.
job, Priggle. With
Yes.
Priggle diving after that ball. And that's out. 21-16. That was a good rally for them to
It
win.
was.
That was one they could have easily lost on that,
on that
play.
tip. Yeah, for sure. Bernie's just struggling at the moment, and you can tell they're frustrated. You know, as a coach, you just try to say, you got to shake it off and play, you
Yep.
know. I know that's hard to do,
close
but
to being behind the antenna.
it was. That was a good swing, but a good defensive read.
Yep, absolutely.
There it is.
Not much on that one. Not much you can do on that. If you don't get a hand on that at the net,
Yeah, you're not
You're not
unless
gonna pick it
you're just
up.
lucky and
Yeah.
where it hits.
right. We
That's
saw that a
about the
couple of
only
times.
time.
We saw that a couple of times at Advance the other night, including one time when the libero didn't come back after she got
Yeah,
hit because
right,
there was
yeah.
no block on it and it was just too hot to handle. Nice pickup there. There's a little joust at the net.
Yep.
Lisi picked up by Priggle. Outside to Maggie Priggle. Too much under that one. Didn't get over it and out. 22-17 now. Plumlee back to serve for the Mules.
It's a good hard serve.
Shear with a nice save on that as the setter, but Priggle with a long hit long. Plumlee back to serve again for the Mules. Nice serve. Free ball back over, but good
Yeah.
salvage by the
Yeah, it was.
Portageville Bulldogs. Good swing by Misi that
Yep,
time.
and a good pickup. Oh, it was a little
Farmer.
tight.
Farmer's probably the only one who could have hit that. She
Yeah.
just stayed up there long enough to hit it. Arterbridge with a swing, but
he's out.
long.
I think
20
Bernie caught a break on that.
Yep. Yep.
Because there wasn't anybody in that back row ready for that.
Nope. 22-19. Plumlee serving. Good pass that time. Back to Priggle and off Dillinger's hands out of bounds. 23-19 now. And Lexi Priggle in to serve for the Bulldogs, so we'll see what she can do. Picked up by Anthony. Nice play by Dillinger just to keep that ball alive.
Yes. Oh, somebody's
got to be. I was going to say, that net moved a lot,
It
if
did.
not.
It was shaking. I think it was Bernie's middle.
Yeah. So match point here for the Bulldogs to win 3-0. So it's 24-19 here in set number 3.
Again, another good pass by Anthony.
And Misi, she's not timid.
No,
She'll just
she's
keep
not.
swinging.
She's going to swing hard
Yep.
every time. And as a coach, you love to see that.
Absolutely, because at 24-19,
you know, what do you got
kids
to lose?
tend to
swing hard.
They tend to tense up, though. They tend to do the opposite. They
Yeah,
tend to,
and just
you see a lot
free
of
ball
tips
it.
at 24. Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, Bernie's hanging in. You know, they're not giving up.
And out. So 24-21.
And again, a little bit of pressure now on Portageville.
Right.
You know, you just got to score 1 point, but that really messes
Yeah, sure.
with the
Absolutely.
team.
Absolutely. Because you want to make that pass. You want to make that, you want to hit.
Yes.
Good
Good double
coverage.
block, too.
Yep, very good. Great block.
Oh, a good up back there.
Lucy
They
hits
can
it
do
back
something
over.
with their free ball here. And they
Yeah,
did.
they do.
I was like, if
Surprisingly,
it's
Farmer.
Yeah, if it's going to her, she's probably going to put it down.
What a great match, though. I mean, in the record, you know, unfortunately, when you pull up Misha, the schedule, they just put sets. I mean, you can search for it and actually see the score of the of the game. But you know, this game was closer than 3-0. I mean, it could have gone. It could have been 3-1 easily. They could have won that set. So, and they could have won the first set. Bernie could have.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, what are our takeaways from tonight's match, Coach?
Portageville is just tough. You
They
know,
are.
they, from any position, they've got defense, they've got setters, they've got hitters.
They don't have any holes.
They really don't.
No, they don't.
I mean,
They
they
don't
got
have
burned a couple times on a short tip, but then they
Yeah.
started covering it, you know.
Yep.
They got burned
They
a couple
made
times
adjustments.
on the deep corner, but then they made that adjustment,
Yep.
you know. So there's just a smart team.
Yep, they are.
You know, and then Bernie, you know, they're not big, but they're effective.
They are.
You know, they didn't give up. They've got great defense.
Yep.
You know, Anthony as the libero, she had a great
Yeah,
defensive game
she was a
tonight.
star back there.
She, you know, was passing, serve, receive. She was covering those deep corners. You know, she was just leaving it all there on the floor.
Yep.
And they've got some good hitters. You
They
know,
do.
they weren't afraid to swing, and they weren't timid, like you said, at all.
No, I like watching Misi. She's solid. She finds spots. She's got great vision on the court.
Right.
She may not jump as high as some of these girls, but man,
Right.
she finds the spots and she hits hard. She's
Right.
over the net.
Right.
And she
she's
hits
smart
hard.
enough too to know if she's got that big block. You know,
Yep.
we saw her cut line
Yeah.
a little bit, or you know, go harder. You know, harder cross shot. So she's a smart player.
We knew that was going to be a challenge for Bernie tonight with the big girls on the front row for Portageville, and it turned out that way. It turned out that there was just a little too much firepower on the Bulldog side of the net. All right, so we'll be back Friday night for football. We'll be at Malden and Charleston, and then we'll be back with you next week, Monday night, for a great rivalry match. Coach Casey Spate will be with me on Friday night or on Monday night. Advance hosting Bell City. Always fun when those two teams get together.
Oh, for sure.
No matter what their records are, throw it out the window because they are rivals, and we're excited about having that match next week. So until next time, we'll see you here on Aycorp Sports.